The Brule River State Forest, 47,000 acres of natural beauty, pristine forests, and recreational adventures. Since its designation as a state forest in 1907, the Brule River has drawn anglers, paddlers, hunters, hikers, skiers, snowshoers, and provided countless memories. Even though thousands of visitors experience the Brule every year, the river and forests remain mostly wild. This is due in part to the generations of landowners, conservationists, and DNR personnel. But really, it's because of people like you. In order for everyone to enjoy this beautiful wilderness, it's important to be aware of your surroundings and help protect the areas you impact. The Brule River is a cool, spring-fed river that flows from south to north into Lake Superior and has two different personalities. The upper river is generally slower and winding, while the lower river has some challenging rapids, dropping 328 feet in the last 19 miles. Here are a few guidelines that will help you before your trip to make sure your visit to the Brule is a safe and enjoyable experience. Not just for you, but also for all of us that canoe, camp, and hike this unspoiled forest and river in northwest Wisconsin.
It's important to be prepared when paddling the Brule. Do some planning before you take your trip. Determine which stretch of the river you want to paddle, staying within your paddling experience and abilities. Some sections of the river are suitable for experienced or expert paddlers only. Maps of the river, including canoe landings, times between landings, and location and classes of rapids can be found on the DNR's Brule River State Forest website.
There are two public picnic areas on the river, the Bois Brule Campground and the mouth of the Brule on Lake Superior.
And two state forest campgrounds, Copper Range Campground and Bois Brule Campground. Several canoe landings with latrines are located along the Brule River. Canoes and kayaks may only be launched or removed at designated landings on the state forest, and inflatables are not allowed on the river. Remember too that much of the land along the river is private property.
Here's something really important. Secure everything in your canoe. Bring some nylon cord to tie your cooler to the canoe. Use a dry bag to secure your food and belongings, and make sure the dry bag is secured to the canoe. If your canoe tips over, and they do, your belongings will be safe. Always plan as if you could tip over. This will help you protect your gear, the river, and yourself. And plan for cool weather. Even in midsummer, temperatures can vary drastically, especially near Lake Superior.
Remember, it's a law in Wisconsin to have a life jacket or PFD within easy access. Wearing them while you're on the river is highly recommended.
Lastly, glass is not allowed, and all empty cans and bottles must be stowed safely back in your cooler. And don't forget to pack everything out that you pack in. Just like home, take your trash out.
And of course, kayakers, canoeists, and lots of anglers share the river. Be courteous and quiet when approaching others. Passing behind the angler is actually the safest route on a river.
Take care.
And have a great trip.
To find out more about Wisconsin state forests and rivers, visit dnr.wi.gov.